Hello! This is Anna from British Shepherd, and today I'm going to show you a historical hairstyle from Hungarian folk culture. Originally, this hairstyle is a traditional way for women to have worn their hair during work, and it was a hairstyle worn mostly by unmarried maidens. There are various examples of it through various regions and villages. I'm sure this hairstyle appears in the folk culture of other European countries as well. And really, comment below and let me know if you have similar styles in your own country's folk culture. I really think that it's a hairstyle that one can use in day-to-day life as well. So I really thought it would be valuable for you to learn how to make it. This is a wreath hairstyle that requires absolutely no pins to hold it, only some ribbon. This is a fairly easy hairstyle to make if you're able to part your hair, pull it in a ponytail, braid it, and tie a bow, then you can do it for sure. I've tied my hair into a sleek ponytail in the back. I don't have an exact measurement of how much ribbon you're going to need, but I can tell you how I approximate it to my own hair, and you can do the same with yours. You're going to take the end of your ribbon, put it next to your elastic, pull down, and measure the length of your hair. Hold on right there. On the remaining side, you're going to measure around your head. We're going to pull down to have double that amount, and that's approximately the length of ribbon that you're going to need. If you want the bow at the back to have bigger loops, then I would suggest to leave more ribbon to this, but I just want a tiny little bow. We're going to separate this ponytail into two halves. Take one of your ribbons, find the middle point, which is here. Tuck this through the elastic to have two lengths of the same size. We're going to part this hair into 3 sections, adding 2 of the ribbons into 2 strands, whichever ones you prefer. From here, you're just going to do a simple English braid. The only thing that you should pay attention to is to make sure that the ribbons are facing the same side of the braid. As you can see, there are no ribbons visible on the underside because the side that's more decorated will be facing outwards. Should you get to the point where the strand with no ribbon runs out, then you can cheat a little by just adding some of the hair from the strands with the ribbons in them and then continue the braid with 1 strand of hair and then 2 strands of ribbon. When you've reached the end of the hair where you can't really braid any longer, then you can just tie a very gentle knot onto the ribbon without putting too much tension on the little ends of your hair. Now to do the same on the other side. Find the middle, pull through, and braid. Now that we have both of our braids, we can create the crown or wreath hairstyle. Just lay it flat on your head, cross it quite close to the front of your head. Now here is where you have to pull very hard and make sure that the braids kind of sit very tight on top of each other, because this is what is going to hold the pinless hairstyle. After you've done that, you can pull the braids back, cross, and to the front again. Since the ends of the braids are very colorful and decorative, I like to use them more as accent braids, so I'm more careful as to how I place them, making sure that they go kind of in between the 2 braids that I have. Then I only need to tie the ends in a bow. This is the finished look. I will be honest, this hairstyle does require a little bit of practice and a couple of tries in the first run for sure, because you have to get the hang of how tight you have to pull these together so they sit on top of each other. Now, if you feel a little bit insecure with the stability of this hairstyle, you can add as many hairpins as you like, of course. It goes without saying that if you have shorter hair, you can just do the same that I did, as long as your hair is long enough for one of the braids to reach a little bit over the midway parting. Because in that case, you can tuck the ends of the braids underneath one another, so you can cover it up and still make it look like a full wreath. If you feel like this amount of decoration isn't quite colorful enough for you, I encourage you to try adding more than one color of ribbon, and you can actually also add multiple ribbons, more than two. You could add one for each strand of hair that you have. At the same time, if you only happen to have one piece of ribbon that's long enough for this hairstyle, you can still create it by using 1/2 of it in each of the braids and then doing the same thing all over again and tying the ends at the back just exactly the same way as I did with the 2 ribbons on my hair. And if you would like to further accessorize this look, the more traditional style of accessorizing would be a hair comb. It's very easy to use. You just add it above your ponytail, nice and snug. Alternately, you can also add more modern accessories such as flowers, more flowers. If you did enjoy this video, you can let me know by leaving a thumbs up or leaving a detailed essay in the comments letting me know why you liked it. And if you're interested in more content of this sort, you can subscribe to my channel, as I plan to put out a lot more videos such as this one, tutorials infused with history and sometimes folklore. Bye bye!